Hey guys, this is Neha and welcoming back to my channel, that is Neha tutorial. Today we are going to discuss about Norton theorem. So let's get started. So friend, if you are doing degree or diploma from electrical engineering or other related branch, then you must have heard about Norton theorem. It is a good thing if you are already know about Norton theorem. So friend, if you do not understand Norton theorem or you are unable to solve the question related to it, then you do not have to worry because you are going to get all information related to Norton theorem in this video. So friend, if you will follow every step given by us, then I say with full responsibility that you will easily solve any question related to Norton theorems. If any load resistance is connected in a complex circuit, then this circuit can be replaced by such a simple circuit in which only one current source across the load connected to the circuit calculated the total of circuit resistance and load resistance connected parallel to each other as shown in the figure. So friend, if the load connected in a circuit is resistance R, the total Norton equivalent resistance, that is Rn, of the entire circuit across the load and the current flowing through the load terminal is Norton equivalent current, that is In. Then the load current I flowing through the load can be found in the following way could, that is current equals to Rn divided by R plus Rn into total equivalent Norton current. That means I is equals to Rn divided by R plus Rn into In. Friend, if you are follow these all steps, you will solve any complex network very easily. So friend, first of all, remove the load resistance connected to the circuit and short circuited the load terminal. With the help of KCL and KVL, find the short circuit current flowing through the shorted load terminal. This will able to Norton equivalent current, that is In. Open circuited the load terminal and find the resistance of the entire circuit across the load terminal by connecting all the voltage sources to its internal resistance and open circuit to all current source. This will be Norton equivalent resistor, that is Rn. Using this formula given with the help of all the parameters determined in the above step, find the current flowing through the load. That is, current is equals to Rn divided by R plus Rn into total equivalent current. That means I is equals to Rn divided by R plus Rn into In. For example, let's take the following circuit in the which a load resistance is connected across the terminal CD. Apart from this, in the circuit R2 and R3, two resistors are connected separately. A voltage source is also connected in the circuit whose internal resistance is R1. So friend, according to the first step, after removing the load resistor from the circuit and short circuit, the current will lock something this in which In Norton equivalent current. After following the Norton equivalent current, short the voltage source with its internal resistance and find the Norton equivalent resistance across the terminal CD. After knowing the Norton equivalent resistor, convert this circuit into a simple circuit like this. So as shown in the circuit, apart from only one load resistor, the Norton equivalent current source and Norton equivalent resistor are connected in a parallel with each other, and the current flowing through the load is the current will be found by the following formula. That means current is equals to Rn divided by R plus Rn into total equivalent Norton current. That means I is equals to Rn divided by R plus Rn into In. So friend, in this video, I hope you like my today's video about Norton's theorem. If you like my video, then please like, comment, share and also share with friends. Thanks for watching.